That driver who cut you off this morning forgot you existed 3 seconds later. You? You're still rehearsing the argument in the shower tonight. Here's what nobody tells you. Anger doesn't punish them. It punishes you. And I can prove it with one study that changed how I think about every conflict I've ever had. When you hold on to anger, you replay the moment, craft perfect comebacks you'll never deliver, feel your heart rate climb. But the person who wronged you? Gone, completely moved on. They're not losing sleep. They're not thinking about you. They never were. Yet you've given them something priceless: control over your nervous system. Neuroscientists call this angry rumination. When you dwell on anger, your amygdala, your brain's threat alarm, stays activated, while your prefrontal cortex, the part that makes smart decisions, goes quiet. You're literally becoming dumber and more impulsive with every replay. But here's the finding that stopped me cold. Researchers at Ohio State found that venting your anger, punching pillows, screaming, ranting, doesn't release it. It increases it. Every time you feed the anger, you're training your brain to be angrier. You're not letting off steam, you're building a bigger pressure cooker. Let's talk about what this actually costs you. A 20-year study tracking over 13,000 people found that those with high anger levels were 3 times more likely to have a heart attack. Not stressed people, not anxious people, angry people specifically. But the damage isn't just physical. Research from Berkeley found that angry rumination temporarily lowers your self-control, which means you're more likely to say something you'll regret, eat something you'll regret, quit something you'll regret. Anger doesn't just feel bad, it makes you act in ways that create more problems, which creates more anger. It's a trap, and most people don't even realize they're in it. 400 years ago, Miyamoto Musashi, Japan's greatest swordsman, undefeated in over 60 duels, wrote something that modern neuroscience now confirms. If you hold anger toward others, they have control over you. This wasn't philosophy, it was combat strategy. Musashi noticed that angry opponents were easy to beat. They telegraphed their moves. They left openings. They fought from emotion, not strategy. He would deliberately provoke them, then exploit their blind rage. His insight applies to every conflict you'll ever face. The person who loses their composure loses the fight. In negotiations, the calm one wins. In arguments, the calm one is heard. In your own head, the calm version of you makes better decisions about money, relationships, career, everything. Anger feels like power. It's actually surrender. Here's the mental shift that makes the biggest difference. When someone wrongs you, you have 2 options. Option A, stay angry. Replay the situation. Burn mental energy. Let them control your mood for hours, days, sometimes years, while they don't think about you once. Option B, recognize what's actually happening. Someone revealed who they are. That's information. It's not an attack on your worth, it's data about their character. Process it. Decide if any action is needed, then move on. The Stoics called this the view from above. Zoom out. In 5 years, will this matter? In 5 months? If not, why give it 5 more minutes? Marcus Aurelius, who ran the Roman Empire, wrote in his journal, "How much more grievous are the consequences of anger than the causes of it?" He was reminding himself, the most powerful man in the world, that losing his temper would cost him more than whatever triggered it. If it's true for an emperor, it's true for you. Forget count to 10. That's not how your brain works. Here's what neuroscience actually supports. The pattern interrupt. Step 1. Name it out loud. Say, I'm feeling angry, or even just anger. This sounds ridiculous, but brain imaging shows that labeling an emotion immediately reduces amygdala activation. You're shifting from feeling to observing. Step 2. Ask one question. What do I actually control here? Not what they did. What can you do? This forces your prefrontal cortex back online. Step 3. Move your body. Walk, do push-ups, change rooms. Anger is physical energy. If you don't redirect it, it loops. Even 90 seconds of movement starts to metabolize the stress hormones. This isn't suppression. You're not pretending you're not angry. You're choosing what to do with it. The ultimate revenge isn't getting even. It's becoming unreachable. When you master this, insults become noise. Criticism becomes data. That person who cut you off, who disrespected you, who betrayed you, they lose all power. Not because you're pretending it didn't happen, but because you've decided your peace isn't up for negotiation. You stop asking, how could they do that to me? And start asking, what's the best use of my energy right now? That shift, from victim to strategist, changes everything. Every minute you spend angry is a minute of your life you're handing to someone who probably isn't thinking about you at all. That's not strength. That's slavery with extra steps. Your enemy's secret weapon only works if you keep giving it to them. Take it back. Try the pattern interrupt for 7 days. Just 7. Then come back and drop your experience in the comments.